Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I guess this is the first video I'm shooting post-Halloween, and I feel weird about that. I think I'm still kind of going through like a little bit of like Halloween hangover, in the sense that I miss it. Like the way that post-convention depression is a thing, this is post-Halloween depression. Because Halloween is so much fun. And I have no problem with people starting to celebrate Christmas whenever they want to. Like, I'm not a party pooper. I just like Halloween better. So, I don't know. I get, like, people don't like you to celebrate Halloween before, like, October 20th, but then, like, the moment the clock turns on October 31st and it becomes November 1st, there's Christmas stuff everywhere. And, like, I just want to look at more Halloween stuff still, and now I have to wait a year. The weirdest thing to me is, like, I feel like a lot of stores are still, like, because of the shipping delays that are going on internationally, I guess, like, a lot of stores are still kind of just getting some Halloween stuff not here and there, so I feel weird, like, not going out and looking for it, so I might go out tomorrow and go to Michael's. Because I had to go to Sally Beauty, first of all, and that's right beside it, but also because I want to see if Michael's has some stuff. Like, I know they just had their, like, Halloween scrapbooky paper stuff out for the first time, because my friend Alyssa went and they had it and she bought some. So I just want to see if there's anything left. I doubt it, though. Like, I just looked at the Michael's website and everything says it's out of stock at my Michael's, and I don't know. I don't know, it just makes me sad. I did buy a couple of things at the Spirit Halloween closing sale. Not as much as I bought last year, mainly because it was empty. It was mainly costumes left, and, like, not even the cute costumes. Like, I bought a couple costumes last year, didn't get any this year. And I'm telling you, like, it was empty. There were 4 of us in line to get in, and I really thought, like, some of them would be, like, scalpers and that sort of thing. Like, you always hear about it on the internet, but I don't know. There was a guy there, and he was on the phone with a woman, and he was buying a whole bunch of tombstones, and then this other girl was getting, I don't know, some decor. Like, I'm sure it was mine. So I actually only spent, I think, 40 bucks, which is, no, 30 bucks. And I bought a couple of things I'll show you. I bought this scrunchie kit because I had had my eyes on it all year, but I thought $9 was stupid, so with the percentage off, it's much better. So it's got this black one with bats, and then just this purpley sparkly one, and then this black velvety one. And then I bought this Hocus Pocus candle. The bottom of it says, it's the one night of the year where the spirits of the dead can return to Earth. And it's got, you know, Billy and Max and Allison and Danny and Binks and all the witches. I just thought it was a cute little candle. And then the only other thing I bought was actually one of the items that I wanted originally, that I had made in my cart sort of when Spirit Halloween started launching this year's stuff online, and I hadn't seen it in person, so they must have not got it in stock until right at the last minute. It's the Beetlejuice sign, and it's the ad from the movie, so like when they get the little flyer for Beetlejuice's services. I just thought this was cute, so I'm sure this will go in the back of a video at some point to cover the cat litter. But that's it. Like, those are the only 3 things I bought, and I had planned on buying that Beetlejuice sign from the beginning. I just never saw it. So that's it. Alyssa and I went to this event in Niagara Falls called Frightmare at the Falls. It's like a horror-themed convention. And I told her I was bummed because I really wanted to buy a toy. Like, I wanted something tangible that I could, like, show or display or something. But I didn't end up buying anything like that. I bought a hook. Like a hook that you would put your keys on. But mine I use for face masks. And it's a bat. I actually was going to order that from the Sourpuss website. And then we happened to go to Frightmare and I saw it in person, so that worked out. Did I buy anything else at Frightmare? I bought a shirt. I bought 2 shirts. I bought one for me and one for Sam. And I bought a cookie. Like, we're going through it. I don't know, y'all. I'm just sad that Halloween is over. I've been trying to add more blonde to my hair so that I have some blonde long pieces. But I ran out of developer, and that's why I have to go to Sally's tomorrow. But it's going better than I thought it was going to go, because obviously bleaching hair that was dyed black is not going to be easy. So to try to get it the same color as this is going to be hard, but I'm willing to go through the process. I need a haircut, but I really like having long hair. Do you want to see my plants? Do you want to see how my plants are doing? Let me grab my phone and I'll show you some of my plants. Okay, first of all, this is the hook that I was telling you about. These are all the masks that I've made that I wear regularly. As you can tell, they're all very spooky themed. The only one that I didn't make is the Almond Sprout one in the back here. And then other than that, I made them all. They're all spooky except for this one, which is garden themed. I wear it when I go plant shopping. Ooh, I want to go plant shopping. I haven't been plant shopping in so long. But that's the hook that I'm using for my masks. Before I take you to my plants, we'll just come over here and say hi to Peachy. She's hiding. Hi, Peachy. Hi, Peachy. Her fins look kind of rough. I don't know. She went through some kind of fin rot situation, but we're getting over it. We're getting through it. And then Roger is over here. Where is the boy? He's so hard to find. Oh, he's in the... You're not going to be able to see him, but he's in the very back. His surgery site has healed fantastically. See, there he is. Oh, I can't get it to focus, but he's right against the back wall. There he is. His surgery site on his tail has healed fantastically. He's got a regular crested gecko tail now, just a little bit shorter. But other than that, he's great, and he's been eating great, and he's just a great gecko. I have this philodendron micans up here. I have completely obliterated this leaf with the door. That's okay. The rest of the plant is fine. Let's come over here and look at some plants now, shall we? My rattlesnake calathea is still alive, but it is barely holding on back there. I don't know what it wants, but it's there. This ficus pumila, creeping fig, whatever it's called, I bought it because I want to put it in there. I haven't done that yet. This, I think it's fine. It'll be here forever. I recently bought this Alocasia because I killed the other one, and this one is also dying. I don't know what it wants from me, but maybe I just have to give up on Alocasias. Golden Pothos in the front here, it's fine. It was just a cutting that I got from Melissa. It's not like it's from a big plant or anything, and it is pushing out a new leaf right now, so it's fine. Rhaphidophora tetrasperma going up the rope pole, I guess, in the back. It's doing great. It's growing straight up. It is only 2 stalks growing up. That's all I've got. When I first bought the plant, it was just 1 branch. I propagated it. One of the pieces died. Now it's 2. I recently bought this Monstera Deliciosa. It hasn't grown big enough to get any sort of splits in it yet, but I'm hoping it does soon. I actually just watered it today, and as you can see, the price is still on the container. It cost me $8. Exciting. This is my latest attempt, rather, at a Pilea peperomioides. I'm hoping I don't kill it this time. I've killed every other Pilea peperomioides I've ever had. This, in a similar vein, this is my, 1000th Venus flytrap. But I'm doing much better with it this time. I have it sitting in this, glass thing with an open top, sitting in water, and the water is from the kettle, so you know it's, purified. I didn't put it in there when it was, kettle hot, but I boiled the water, poured it in the thing, let it cool down, then put the plant back in. I do that every couple of days, and so far, so good. I have new little heads growing, new things sprouting, and I've never had that before. Usually I get Venus flytraps and they just die. So I might be finally doing this right. This, however, I've had this plant for about a year, and it's finally on its last legs. Look at this. It's only got 3 leaves left. I repotted it into terracotta because I was, chronically overwatering it before. And it's just not happy. It hates me. It's dying. I'm so sorry. Behind it is my... What's that called? Dracaena Janet Gregg. One of the first plants I ever bought. Love it. It'll be here forever. The Monstera Adansonii that I put on the skeleton planter is not doing very well. But I think the reason it's not doing very well is because I was kind of rough when I took it out of the other planter that it was in. And I wasn't very gentle when I put it in this one. So I think all the leaves that are dying are A, adjusting to a new situation, a new life. But I also think it's because the roots, because it was in a terracotta pot before as well, right? But the roots had grown and they were attached to the inside of the pot. So I had to slip my hands in between the two and try to pull it off. So I think I damaged the roots a significant amount when I did that. So these last couple of leaves are dying off, and then I'm hoping it's done after that, and then it can just go back to a state of growing, because it is just leaves dying off and not whole chunks. On a lighter note, I bought this new Monstera Adansonii in the front here, and it fits in my little witch's brew mug from the dollar store. It's doing fine. This Peperomia obtusifolia that I have is doing fine. It lost some of its lower leaves a little while ago, but it's okay. I have a snake plant there. Someone bought my mom like a thing of tropical plants for some kind of, I don't know, holiday, and she recently split it up, and she gave me that little snake plant, so that's why he's there. My philodendron Brazil, which was the original plant I was going to put in there, but I didn't. It's fine. It's doing great. And then this, some kind of Scindapsus pictus, has not put out a leaf since I got it. It's just been this cutting like this whole time, and it is finally doing something. I don't know what that is, but that wasn't there before, so I'm excited about that. Now we're going to move down. My string of hearts actually looks pretty good. It's putting out new little hearts. It's got all this going on down here. It's growing. I'm quite proud of it. My little, what's it called? Haworthia looks great. Aloe looks kind of bad, but that's fine. This little succulent of sorts that I bought at a greenhouse that Alyssa and I went to, it's fine. It's kind of ugly, but it's growing. It's alive. Unlike my string of pearls over here, I should just throw this out. Like, I should just give up. This is a wandering dude plant. That's only like 2 stalks. And then this is a full wandering dude plant that I bought to replace this one. But then I didn't have the heart to throw this one out with still like 2 good stalks on it. So now I just have both. And that's the tea. Down here we have some of my, what was it called? Polka Dot Begonia. When I finally decided that plant was dead, I cut the remaining stalks and I put them in here. But not only has it not grown roots, slowly each stalk has started to rot. And it looks like those 2 in the middle are starting to rot as well. So I'm thinking I'm just going to have to empty this whole thing in the garbage and cut my losses. Hoya carnosa doing great. Begonia, angel wing thing. Could be better. It has no lower leaves. But I'm doing my best. Maranta is fine. Lemon lime philodendron is quickly outgrowing this pot that I put it in recently. Croton is also doing fine. Snake plant over there is doing fine. And I think the only plant I have left is my ZZ plant, which actually just lost. Like, it's dying, this piece. But other than that, it's okay. And that is my whole plant update. Charlie, are you eating Lena's leftovers? Tiny Charlie, are you finishing Lena's food? There's nothing in there. There's just gunk on the rim of the bowl. That's it. You're so ferocious. Look how big you're getting, Tiny Charlie. Oh, now you're coming over here. Charlie, what you doing? What you doing, Charlie? Charlie, what are you doing? Clumsy. Stop it with the watering can. Stop. Your mama's calling you. Oh, it's not enough that you eat all of Lena's food. You had to drink all her water, too, eh? Okay, so my original game plan for today was I was going to go out into the world, because today is November 5th, and I was going to see if there was any Halloween I could find left anywhere, particularly at Michael's. So I did go out, and I really couldn't. Michael's had, like, one little clearance table, and most of the things on the clearance table were either broken or broken into, or they were just Halloween floral. So I did buy one thing, a little pad of paper I'll show you in a second, but the first thing I want to show you was I wore my cape today. This, if you recall, was $80, and I bought it at Uni Vintage, but now that I've actually worn it out into the world, it was worth every penny, because it if you have big boobs, usually shawls and stuff don't want to sit in front. They want to sit like out because they just kind of fall. But this was made to sit out front. It actually stays tied up. I was actually able to like wear the hood most of the time, and it just did a really great job at keeping me like not warm because it wasn't particularly cold out today, but just keeping me out of the wind, keeping me a little extra covered and a little warmer than just my shirt would have. This shirt, by the way, is actually supposed to be a pajama shirt that I bought from the superstore, but I thought it was cute, and I decided it was going to be an everyday shirt. It could ultimately end up becoming a pajama shirt if I ever wreck it, but for now, it's an everyday shirt, and it's my cute little witchy look. So anyway, I love this cloak. I also got my hair cut while I was out. I know you can't really tell, because I told her I didn't want to lose a lot of length, so she really just cut off the gross ends. You'll have to see it. Charlie's in the litter box. It needs to start to smell like a burning dumpster in here. But this is what I bought at Michael's. I bought the spooky paper. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I wanted it. And then I bought this as well, because I had only seen the silicone straws there before. And they had the stainless steel straws in the sort of oil slick that I love. I have another one of these straws, but it's from Shein, and I only have one because I lost the package that the rest of the set was in. Like, when I say lost, I mean they vanished off the face of the planet, so I bought these. But yeah, I bought cat food. You don't really need to see that. By Charlie. And I bought, technically I bought my haircut. And that's it. I was going to go to a plant store to get a new plant, because I really want a new plant. But then I had been out for so long already, and I talked myself out of it. That's what it's like having a kitten. I talked myself out of it, which I kind of regret a little bit, just because I like plants. I want a new plant. Maybe a new plant. Oh, that's such a bad smell, Charlie. I want a new plant. Maybe it'll cure my post-Halloween depression. Anyway, that's the end of this vlog. Thank you for taking a look at my plants with me. For talking about post-Halloween depression. We're probably going to do a Sephora sale video next week. I don't know how long the sale is on, but I know it started today. So we'll see what we can see. If there's anything new worth getting, whatever. That is such an awful smell. But then let me know what other kind of videos you want to see, because now that I don't have Halloween as a theme anymore, we're like wide open. So we can make anything. Let me know. And yeah, I'm going to end this video right now so that I can scoop that, because that is a disgusting smell. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!